kita sa isang adventure or action game. Okay, graphics. It varies. So you have 2D and 3D, and with Windows Phone 7, you could and XNA, you could basically do both. However, as a nice tip, if you're not familiar with 3D game engine design programming on XNA, I'd best recommend use 2D muna para makuha lang natin yung gamay with creating your game. Now, aside from Mario, meron yan mga Pitfall, yung pinaka-lola sa kanila. Si Metal Gear, yan meron na rin sa Xbox. Saka si Grand Theft Auto and Resident Evil for the PC. Okay, next type of genre. So, yan yung mga rhythm games, yan yung mga rock band, yung mga Guitar Hero. Tapos meron pa rin yung mga nasa available in the local market. So, can't remember that game again. Sorry. Yun, ang pinaka-objective lang natin dito is just sasabayan natin yung tune. At the same time, may mga bumababang blocks or characters that we press pag tumapat na siya doon sa isang part ng screen. Usually a line of sorts. And each press would correspond to a point, and then may combo pa yan na pag sunod-sunod lang yung pagpasok niyo ng keys without any mishaps, nag-i-increase palalo yung points natin. So more of exercise of the eye and hand and eye coordination. So nakikita natin as the music plays, the characters move down and we start pressing buttons in tune to the music. So with graphics it's 2D or 3D kasi with Dance Revolution, meron tayo ng dancer na sumasayaw sa screen natin as we play. Parang sinusundan niya yung dancing style, or kung rock band, meron tayong nakikita tayong isang band doon na nagpe-play out and may makikita yung mga singer bumibelta ron, sinusundan niya yung mga actions nung player. Okay. This is also known as a party game. So hindi lang ikaw ang pwede maglaro, but as well as other people can join in. So far, may mga questions? Wala. Okay. Next, medyo mabigat to for the phone, but if you've been using Windows Mobile, meron nung real strategy game for mobile ng Age of Empires. So RTS or real-time strategy games, they're more or less yung magko-command ka ng army mo, build your army, beat the crap out of your opposing force by building structures, training units, collecting gold, minerals, gas, puno, meat, mga resources sa map na makikita. Graphics-wise, it's doable in 2D, but having it in 3D would entirely give you a better perspective of your game. Now, some of the early examples would be yung June 1 and June 2. Hindi yung buwan, yung June, yung sa Sand Dune. So, sila yung mga nagpasimula nun. Then, of course, yung mga sikat ngayon, si StarCraft 2, si Command and Conquer, medyo naglaylo. Sila Age of Empire, Company of Heroes. Mga yan ang mga popular na real-time strategy games out right now. So if you could see, yung medyo ano sila ngayon, malupit yung pagkakagawa ng ano, ng production nila. Kaya okay. Next would be racing games. So, yun, aside from just racing around the track, some racing games involve yun, earning the highest score until the time runs out. Yun yung mga sinaunang arcade games na racing, like yung mga Outrun, Rad Racer, and so, lagay ka ng coin, or pole position yun, lagay ka ng coin, sige, drive ka lang, tas kailangan, kung hanggang saan ka aabot din yung ano mo, pinaka-score mo makukuha. Then, following that, from that, yun, nag-move on. So, mapasok na yung mga, let's say, lumalabas na yung mga sa PlayStation, or Xbox na games like Need for Speed, Forza, mga yan. Wherein pinapasok na yung mga elements ng may tuning, kasi maraming ano rito, yung mahilig bubuntingting ng kotse. Tas wala naman silang kotse pang ano, bubuntingtingin. So doon na lang sila sa game maglalaro. No, yan, sasalpakan nila ng turbo, bili sila nung ano, nung A86. Yan. Sasalpakan nila. Yun yung mga ibang mga ano, pwedeng gawin pa sa racing aside from just racing around. Meron pang level of tuning. Then, right now, meron ng pinapasok na element of, aside from just racing against your computer opponent or just one other player, pwede kang ngayon mag-race with a whole lot of other players online. Yun yung nagiging trend. Okay, with the graphics, so it all started out with overhead. Overhead lang na 2D. So, meron kang straight line, as may kotse ka sa gitna, tas left and right lang siya. Automatic na yung pag-accelerate ng kotse, ganun siya simula. Sumunod, naka-rear view na, medyo may budget na sila, makita na yung likod ng kotse. So, nag-evolve na yan. Until to the present time na kitang-kita mo na yung buong kotse, pwede mong gamitin mo yung right stick ng controller mo to pan around your car habang nagre-race. Payabang effects. Hindi ko tinitingnan yung kali. Iniikot-ikot ko yung cargo. Yung view ng cargo around. Ayan. Okay. So yun. Hindi ko pala na-mention ng Forza, but Forza is one of the rito. As well as yung isang game. Ayun, Grid. Nandito pala. Grid and Dirt. One of the games na pinapatulang ko ngayon. Okay. I'm just throwing out some mga ideas for you guys to consider for the contest. So, pili na kayo kung ano yung magugunot ninyo rito. Okay, shooting games. One of my favorites. So, objective. Medyo great. This is different from from first person shooters. Ito yung parang siya yung parent ng mga shooting. So meron yan yung mga yung mga space type na shooter, yung mga macros yan, paborito ko yun sa lahat. Space Invaders, Gradius, Raiden. Ano ba yung nasa listahan ko dito? Ayan, mga Ace Combat. Yan, marami sila. Nag-branch out pa yan eh. So we have space shooters, then we have yung arcade shooters, yung mga Virtua Cop. Boy pa ba yun? Time Crisis, sige. Time Crisis. And you got your first person shooters wherein ikaw mismo yung gagalaw dun sa sa person mo to find and shoot your opponent. So nandiyan sila MOH, Battlefield 3, Crysis 2, Call of Duty. Ayan, lalo na this year, ang daming sabay-sabay maglalabasan. Hindi ko na alam anong unahin ko ron. Okay, so with graphics, ito yung mga if you're doing 2D, you can do it parang Battle City na meron kang meron kang maze susundan-sundan, or pwede mong gawing, pwede mong dayain sa 2D wherein meron kang parang flat map if you're doing a shooting game na with static shooting talaga. You got a flat map, tas may lalabas-labas lang yung mga target mo doon, tas just shoot it up. And isa sa mga napapaniginipan ko parang alternate reality type na shooter. Gamitin mo yung camera mo to shoot. Ayun. And then yung, of course, yung third person na 3D. So, parang mga ano yan, mga typical shooters ngayon. Okay. RPGs. Ay, putok ng putok. Wala naman akong putok. RPGs. I will papalakpak ako pag may nakapagbigay ng nakapag-submit ng RPG sa isang competition na to. Kasi ito yung pinakamahabang type ng genre eh. Yung aabutin ka usually na starts around 20 hours to 99 hours, tas lagpas pa yung hours count mo sa dun sa game. One of the yung ito sa mga isa sa mga matatandang games na medyo complicated din i-build kasi loaded to ng events, event driven siya. Well, kasi may story siya ang susundan. Pinaka-objective kasi is level up leveling up lang yan para matalo yung final boss. Save the world and get the girl. Yun yung pinaka-basis niya Yan na naman talaga Walang magdi-disagree, di ba? Ayun. And then, nagsimula 2D. Yung mga sinauna, yung mga makita yung Final Fantasy kutya, green for grass, blue for sky, usually it's either brown or black for mountains Tapos nandun lang yung mga 8-bit characters na nakahilera. Nakastack pa sila. Ganun Ganun ang nila, setup nun. Tas ngayon, todo 3D na, lifelike. Ganun na yung lumalabas ngayon. So, kayo, if you want, it's a big gamble, if you want to do an RPG for the contest. Pero if you pull it off, putya, bilib ako ron. Now, so that's it for the basics of the game genre. So, others involve na pwede ninyong i-apply sa Windows Phone 7 kasi since it's mobile, best kasi is a game that is easy to pick up and play. Tas pwede mo ring ibaba na hindi ka parang bibitinin. Kasi right now sa work, if you're playing an RPG and nahuli ka ng boss mo naglalaro imbis na nagwo-work, patay kang bata. Okay. Moving on. So, we're moving on to the story and events phase ng aking session. I'm still on time, I hope. Okay. Medyo maikli lang tong part kasi I'm just laying down the big important parts. So, with story, events and whatnot, or scripts, if you want to call them, when creating a video game, there will always be an underlying story. Ano ba yan? Ano ba talaga ang habol mo sa kwento mo? Tulad sa RPG ba na get the girl in the end? Or for an adventure game, get the treasure, beat the main bad guy by punching him, kicking him, throw him in the trash can, something. Kailangan yun. Kailangan yung may storya ka. Kasi, ganito yan pag structure natin yung silbi ng storya in the context of an entire game. So, you have the code, parang siya yung, medyo iba lang yung thinking ko if you think of a human anatomy, human body, the code would be the skeleton holding everything together.